I'll give him marks for marketing. I've said this before. He's torn a page out of Elizabeth Warren's and AOC's playbook, getting lots of press, saying outrageous things, raising money. It's starting to smell a little bit like the 6th week of the general election when Kamala Harris refused to put out any policy and just kept, reiterating the same rhetoric over and over again. He's doing the same thing. I'm not getting any policy. I'm one of many investors that have asked his staff for a meeting to get some idea on how he's planning to do this.
That was Mr. Wonderful Kevin O'Leary calling us socialist communists. Zohran Mamdani saying he's just like Kamala Harris. No policies to fix New York, no details. Just like Kamala, he's just running against Trump. Let's welcome back to the show Forbes Media Chair and Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes. Steve, it's always a pleasure to see you again. What do you make of all of this?
Well, it shows the matter of fact, Liz, that this guy is not right on the issues. He's behind even New York. Knows we need to do something about crime. He's wrong on crime. He's wrong on affordable housing. He's wrong on education. He's wrong on taxes. He's wrong on everything. Anti-Semitism, DEI. And as people learn more about him, the more support he's going to lose. And I hope after Labor Day, you're going to see on social media, TV, and radio more about what he's said in the past, his record in the past, his legislative record, which is about the thinnest you can find. And as the people learn more about him, they're going to search for alternative candidates. So this race is not over. And the fact is, when people learn more about him, the more they're going to turn away from him.
You know, Steve, let's talk about that, because like Bernie Sanders and AOC, Socialist Communist Mamdani, he's below average, way below average in getting his own New York State laws passed. He only got 3 of his own bills passed in the 5 years he's been in office. That's just a quarter of the average of 12 for state lawmakers. His free bus fare pilot program failed in 2023. He got things like 40,000 state workers to work from home. A third of New York State core workers. He got 7 New York State agencies to now use Zoom call meetings and work from home.
Well, he introduced over 20 bills when he was in the legislature, and only 3 passed, and those were very insignificant bills. So this guy's a talker, a loudmouth, a good demagogue. I'm being very blunt here. But when you look for the substance, as they used to say, where's the beef? Or as they say in Texas, where more people are moving thanks to people like him in New York. In Texas, they say he's all hat, no cattle.
What do you make of him? The accusation is, we're going to make up a new term here, he's a Cadillac communist. He's a Cartier communist. You know, Andrew Cuomo says, if you care about housing, move out of your rent-controlled housing. His family's net worth is $10 million. And he's been, basically living as an elitist communist.
Well, that's typical of the far left. They live well. They say they want everyone else to live well, but most people get poorer under that kind of communism, socialism, and they do very nicely, thank you very much. So he's typical of the mold of the far left. And that's why, again, when more people learn about him, the more they're going to turn away from him. And New York City will actually be saved from a disaster like has befallen Chicago and some of our other sad cities.
Yeah, socialist communists just makes those communist officials richer. Final word, Steve.
Well, that's why in the real world, free enterprise works. When people are free, they create wealth. Mamdani and others destroy wealth, period.
You're the best, Steve Forbes. We love you. Thank you so much for being with us.